Thank you for watching. If you could subscribe or leave a like or leave a comment, I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for watching. So I've just lifted the front of the tractor up and I've put some blocks underneath the middle. So just enough for it to be off of an axle there. See? The wheels aren't 100% touching the floor or off the ground really. Just the weight of it. I don't need too much, just take the weight off it so I can actually slide this forward to get at the pulley to change it in. So I've now managed to fit the standard major pulley. So I'll put a picture now of it forward when to actually get this out. You see we had that much a gap there, just enough just to slide this over shaft. Now we tapped the standard major one instead of it now. So this power steering kit, they came off Fordson major based GCB. So power steering actually fits onto the major pulley one. You see with two holes there for bolting on a drive for the pump, well, a GCB with the shaft coming out the front and a pump there, so that's where the pump was drive. So that's what's special about this 6-cylinder pulley is it's a harmonic balancer, so it has like a rubber there and a weight there, so it sort of balances out any vibrations. But see the rivets there, power steering pulley now, it has holes to, that's how it actually gets its drive is through the rivets. They put them there and there's nothing there because this is raised up. It stops this from actually touching any of the rivets. So I'll show you now how it actually fits onto the standard major one. So how the power steering pulley works is this inner hole here goes over this shoulder. And you see the rivets? The rivets go in these holes for the actual drive in. That's where it locks in to get the drive, is these rivets there. But this is a GCB pulley, one based on a super major, but it turned out GCB had laved this shoulder down about 1/2 mil because this is 1/2 mil bit too small, or whatever the imperial measurement is for 1/2 mil. Then. So I had to take it down just to get the, see, right round, there's a little skim off it. So now it actually fits on top. See, no gap or nothing. I'll just show you. See my shoulder there. Engaged on the different rivets all the way around now. So I'll tighten this up now. Oh, that's all that actually holds it, is that holds it in, and the rivets are actually, well, makes it turn in. A modification I do so the fan doesn't hit the actual pump itself is I've had this hub made so it fits on there. But I need to get the tap now and chase the threads there to clean them out. I tried with bolts in, but there's a bit of dirt at the bottom. So I couldn't find a tap. Things like 516 is fine thread, imperial. So I've sacrificed one of the bolts. So it's focused now. So I've cut 2 slots quickly with grinder net. Thin cutting disc. See the 2 slots there? Not the straightest cut, but and made my own tap pen. So I'll see the old rubbish inside the slot there. So the last reservoir I had, it had a little pinhole in the bottom. So I'll put a picture now of that. Okay, so I've got this one instead. It's a sort of Ford 5000 one. I think it's supposed to be for a roadless as well. So see a bracket there. I've drilled a hole already, just trying it on, and the tacked washer on. But it should have bolted there. You see this clamp there? That will bolt onto this bar of a rad. But with a 5000, one side of the bonnet open, so you have this pointing that side, so you can actually fill it without having to unbolt this side. To make this fit nice and major, I'm going to turn it like that and move that bigger one to the other side one. So I've got my flat bar, against the tank, and the sort of firewall intake just fits underneath it, and the oil tank just out as well. I just found a chunk of offcut from doing a bucket for, so I've stuck this down and so it won't actually move when I'm cutting along it to the grinder. So I finished the bottom off. I just need to make one little gusset for the bottom so it's a bit more stiff. I've cut off the 2 pipes there. We were useless busy where we were, so I'm gonna weld up these holes now. I've taken filter etc out, weld up these holes now, drill another hole of the side, and I'll basically save a swarf going into a filter, etc. I'll give it a good wash afterwards. This power steering pump, what I want to do is put a 90-degree of that, so it goes like that, goes up. Then I can get a 90-degree pipe there, and I should go back and then a 90-degree into a tank. But this is 5/8 fitting then. You see, the bonnet will come here, not much room for joint really. So only thing is, I've measured this now. I'll show you now how I actually measured it, and it's exactly an inch and 12 threads per inch. But I've looked up, the actual fitting doesn't exist. What I'm thinking I'm going to do now is, I can't actually tap a thread like this. I think I would do to actually get it closer in as well. I'm going to cut this off, then drill a recess into this, and maybe grind away at the little lobes at the new joint then. And I can actually recess it in a bit to weld it, so it's a bit closer in again.
I feel sorry for him. Bad diet, isolated environment. It's amazing he's still alive.
Put a good layer of tape on the actual thread I want to keep, so I'm going to put a mole grip on it without damaging the threads hopefully. So that's it cut, and I've ground all the rust and paint off as well, ready to weld again. So the shoulder now, near the actual bolt bit, that's 7/8, so I'll drill with 7/8, and I might grind the little peaks off this, get it so we can get it a bit deeper into it. I drilled down the shoulder there inside first, when I got an inch drill bit and drilled a good angle of it. So it's quite a close fit now, but I've ground this down, so you can see it's a bit more to go. So I've ground this down, so it just starts to bite now. So I'll put it in vise now and see if I can press it even tighter together. So I pressed it in vise, and it's a proper interference fit. See, it won't actually come out now. So this bottom thread is so oddball, I don't have anything to actually put over it. So I'll put another joint now over this top one to stop the spatter, and I'll quickly take it off when I finish welding. Bottom bit now, I'm just using my tip, tip dip, I think it's called, yeah, tip dip. So that's the fitting all welded up now. Another thing, half a light bracket there was missing, so I've just bent up another side now. So I'll, as I'm welding now, I'll weld this up as a little bit of weld there, and then drill through it and drill through it, and it should be right. To weld the light now, I've bent the wires right back, and I've covered the lens with my glove. I drilled the hole in the side and put a bolt there, so it all lined up. I'll have to drill a big hole through it after finished.